Alright guys, here's the tutorial for Numb. First of all, get out any 2 marker cards that you want. And have one card face down on top of the deck, and the second card face up, and that's the entire setup. So now if you're flipping the 2 cards over like this, just make sure not to push off this card and flash that. Now before the trick starts, another setup would be, if the cards are set up like this, I would recommend taking the ace contacting the top card and just bending them both upward. Just for a couple seconds, just so that they both have the same natural bend. Then flip the 2 aces over and continue the trick. So what you're going to do is flip them over and show them as you catch a break by pushing off the top card. Then turn your hand back face up, place them on, and as you pick them up, just pivot them up against the flesh of your thumb as you put your hand holding the deck palm down. That way you don't expose that card, the face-up card on top of the deck, and set it down on the table. Now you're going to perform a classic sandwich load. However, when you show them, push down on the bottom of the cards to give them a natural bend up. So now you have a natural bend sideways and up. This will help for when you throw the cards down, that they stay aligned. Now, the only real advice I have on the keeping the cards together, besides practice, is throw the cards more or less straight down. If you throw them out or to the side, they'll split. Like, if I throw the cards straight down, they're fine. They might split a little, but the spectator won't notice. If I throw them forward, they split, like automatically. So just bend them upwards. You've already got the side bend. You'll be good. Now, pick up the deck, but don't turn it over to flash that face-up card on top, and just spread out the cards, saying that your spectator has a free choice, which they do. Preferably, you want them to choose a card near the middle, but it doesn't matter all that much. Now you have to control this single card to the bottom, or technically the top, but you're going to be using any bottom control. I would recommend, in the performance I use the repulse control, which I would definitely recommend getting by Albert Victoria. However, if you want a free tutorial, you can learn the blind shift from Fernandipop, and it looks something like that. That really was bad. But I'll have a link to that somewhere on top of the screen. So after you've learned that, or have any other way, if you know this one, got it? And that also does the same thing. So now they've chosen the ace of spades, you've shown them, controlled it to the top, technically the bottom. Now we're going to get back to the 2 aces. Flip over the cards and just spread them out like this by pushing with these fingers and pushing that way with this thumb so that they get all sloped. Air them out a bit. Now all you're going to do is, as you come over the cards, your third finger is just going to contact that, your third and middle, and you just slide your hand to the left. Now, just finish coming across, and it looks like a card has just jumped out of the deck to there. Now you're going to get a pinky break. You can either turn your hand and push off 2 cards to get a break under these 2, or what I prefer doing is a pinky count to get a break, but it doesn't matter. Now you're going to grab these 2 cards. Now you don't want to flash because that is not their card. You're lying when you say that it's going to be. So now you have a 2-card break and you put these 3 cards on it. Now flip the entire packet over. And then show that their card is between that. Now a subtlety in this trick is that when you push off and move this up, you're not doing this because they would see that. But you make it look like you are by pushing that over, sliding it up, and then pulling it back. It looks like you're showing it between the 2 aces. Alright guys, so that's a tutorial for Numb. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I think this neared about 5 minutes, but thank you very much.